welcome back to my channel, my book loving friends. My name is Christina, if you're new here, and we're starting a brand new reading vlog today. What do you believe in? Hi, how are you? I'm literally just messaging Jan. We're starting a brand new reading vlog. I have no clue what I'm reading, but I'm in a huge reading mood. I just got off of my live show for the Sarah J Maas discussion, and it was so much fun. I cannot believe that this readathon is over. It's just, it's been such a long ride. We've been doing it for over a year now. That's unbelievable, but I do not know what my next read is yet, and I'm kind of like in between a lot, but I do think I'm in a huge fantasy mood, so I think I might stick to fantasy, but I'm probably gonna hop on with Jen in a little bit and see if maybe she has any suggestions, because I don't know what the heck I want to read, and I don't know what I want to read, so I'm probably gonna surge and go through all my books and see. I think I might start a Dawn of Onyx. I don't think there's an audiobook to it, but I think I might just start it because it is for my book club, because I'm in a book club. So I'll probably maybe do this. I think that's what I might go with. If anything changes, I'll let you guys know. But let me probably see if Jan wants to hop on, and I will see you guys when I actually have a legitimate update. I don't really know what I'm even reading yet, so I'll let you guys know that. Okay, it's like not even 5 minutes later. But I think I'm gonna start with a Dawn of Onyx. I think I'm just gonna probably start this. I don't have an audiobook for it, so I'm probably gonna be taking forever to finish this. If I do end up starting an audiobook, I will let you know. I think if I do listen to an audio though, it's gonna end up being The Fine Print by Lauren Asher, because that's the current audiobook I'm in the middle of. So I do want to continue that book, but I think I'm gonna start this one. So let's go get a bookmark for this and start it. So I am currently waiting on Juan. He just went to go get a haircut, so he went to the barbershop, and hopefully he's not going to take too long, because I'm starving and there's no light. I hope he's not going to take too long, because I'm hungry. I'm like really freaking hungry. I'll just bring my bookmarks here, because I need something that matches it at least a little bit. So I'm waiting for him to finish his haircut, which is probably going to take hopefully max an hour. He says he's gonna go in, get his haircut, and get out. So hopefully he can just go in and get out. And I'm starving, y'all. I really want to eat, but I'm gonna pick a bookmark and start this. Yay, that's it. Okay, bye.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Hello, how are you? I have minor updates, nothing crazy. So I don't know the last time I updated you, but I don't really have that many updates on A Dawn of Onyx, because I haven't really had time to sit down and read this. I'm only on page 30, so still making my way through this, but I started an audiobook today and I'm really enjoying it, so I wanted to talk about it. So I started The Last Cuentista by Donna Higuera. It is like a sci-fi futuristic freaking cool ass book. I suck at like describing books. Let me try to describe this book to you, because it's really good and I really want people to read it. So you follow this girl named Petra, and all Petra wants to be is a storyteller, just like her abuelita, because her grandmother always told her stories. She's a storyteller, and that's all she ever wanted to be. But there is a comet that is literally about to destroy Earth, and they all have to like hop on these spaceships, which I think is like so cool. Petra and her family have actually been chosen to go on these spaceships and to start on a huge journey to ditch Earth, because Earth is about to get smashed by a comet. And then it pretty much just kind of fast forwards hundreds of years later. So when they get onto this spaceship, Petra and her brother are pretty much separated from her other family, and they pretty much put them into like this, like a sleeping state, where they're kind of just like sleeping. You kind of like I don't know how to put it into words, but they're in like this state where they're pretty much asleep, but Petra is pretty much able to like hear everything, and she remembers. The whole point of it, I believe, is so they can actually forget about Earth. But now they're kind of like just zooming their way through, and I know that was like a terrible description, but it's really good. I'm really enjoying it. It's sci-fi, it's very futuristic, which I think is so very interesting, and Petra is I believe like a young adult, and it's really interesting so far, and we're getting into the really good juicy details. I am 32% of the way through the book. I started the book this morning at the gym, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm in a huge like fantasy sci-fi-esque mood, so that's really fun. And then I got this. I don't know what I ordered. I want to say I hope they're bookmarks, but it's wet because it's like raining like crazy. So I just really want to open this because I really hope nothing is destroyed inside. But let's see what's in here. Thank you for your support by purchasing from my shop. If you're interested in more, please feel free to follow me on Etsy and my socials for updates on future art and merchandise drops. Ooh. So it's definitely one of my Etsy orders, which I assumed was one of my Etsy orders. I just don't know which one of my Etsy orders it is. I know exactly which ones they are. So they are bookmarks. And I believe these are the ones that I ordered for Throne of Glass. They are. Okay. So I ordered a bunch of bookmarks for the entire Throne of Glass series. And I'm going to find what store I bought it from on Etsy, and I'll link it down below for you guys. Oh my god, these are beautiful. I'm in love with these. Oh my god. Okay, so there's one for each and every single book. So this is the one for Assassin's Blade. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. And then this. How beautiful is that? Love that. This is a Throne of Glass. I love these. I think they're so freaking beautiful. This is Crown of Midnight. I love how like the color palettes really reflect the actual like cover. Airfire. This one's one of my favorites. Love this one. Oh, I really hope it's coming out on camera the way you guys can actually hopefully see it. But it's like so beautiful. This is for Queen of Shadows. This is for Empire of Storms. Then we have Tower of Dawn. And of course, last but not least, and probably one of my favorites, we have Kingdom of Ash. And I love this bookmark. I think this bookmark is so freaking cute. So yeah, these are my, I ordered some Throne of Glass bookmarks because I saw them on Etsy and I think they're so freaking flipping cute. So they're really tall. I feel like I don't usually see ones these tall, but I do really like them. And I do plan on starting a reread probably in like April or May for the Throne of Glass series. So very happy I have that. I'm pretty almost positive that I also put another order in for another set. But I'm actually going to check my Etsy because I'm really bad at like Etsy orders because I'll order them, I'll forget about it, and then it shows up. And I forget. I'm very bad. Yeah, I'm waiting on another order. I'm not supposed to get this one until I think like April, and those are my ACOTAR bookmarks, which I'm very much looking forward to. So yeah, I'm very happy. This is a nice little surprise to come home to because I've had a Monday and a half. Okay, it is 5:30. I left work an hour later than I was supposed to today because it was just purely chaotic, but I have a lot that I need to do. I need to make dinner. I need to wash my hair. I need to import some footage. I'm probably not going to edit today because my brain is smashed and I do not want to look at a computer screen. But I would like to at least try to import all of my footage for my Kingdom of Ash vlog as well as my weekly reading vlog from last week, so I can get those uploaded sometime later on this week. Later on this week, I also have to film a video. I really want to film a TBR video later on this week. And there's just a lot going on, so hopefully I'll have a little bit more downtime to read. I'm probably going to just chill out. I'm about to start making dinner, and then I'm hoping that I have some time to cuddle down with the book later and just read this because I really want to read this. Actually, I did read some of it last night in bed, but I know I didn't get that far because I knocked out after like 2 pages, so it's really not that far. But I do have the Kindle version on my Kindle, so I am kind of going back and forth physically reading this. And that's it, y'all. Those are my updates. So I will see you guys, if not later, then tomorrow when I have more updates. Okay, hi. It's fucking 7 a.m. and I have to go to work. But I wanted to update you guys really quickly. So I have been kicking ass lately. So yesterday, I didn't actually get to import any of my footage last night. But I did end up making dinner, which took forever. And then it's really fucking snowing. Fuck this shit. I don't want snow. Go away. Man, there better not be a fucking storm because I'm not in any mood to deal with the fucking snowstorm today. But anyway, yesterday I made dinner, and then I washed the dishes. My boyfriend cleaned the table. He mopped the floor and cleaned the stove for me. And then we ended up like just kind of tidying up the apartment last night. And then he actually started folding laundry, which is so weird. He was like, oh, I wanted to help you out folding laundry. I was like, oh, that's cute. So me and him just started kind of folding our laundry together. We started talking, and then out of nowhere we finished the entire bag of laundry super fucking fast. And then I just showered. Obviously I did not wash my fucking hair, but I'll be washing my hair hopefully today. And I've just been like in the biggest reading mood. So quick update on The Last Cuentista. I'm halfway through officially. I'm 50% in, and it's getting super good, so I'm really enjoying that. That's definitely sitting at like a solid 4-star. And then for A Dawn of Onyx, okay, I haven't had a lot of like physical reading time, and I just hit the 50-page mark like 5 minutes ago, but last night shit happened, and now everything is kind of kickstarting the story and plot line, and it just got super good. And I'm 50 pages in, and it just got like really freaking good. So I really hope I have physical reading time later on today, but the main thing that I have to do today is I have to fucking edit today. Like, I have to. So that's my main goal today, is just to edit, but I really want to have some good physical reading time so I can sit down and read that. I was only just reading it at the gym and I could not put it fucking down. So I am going to just kind of chill. I have to go to work. I have to drive to work, but I am going to finish watching Jan's video, because I'm watching Jan's video right now. I'm gonna finish watching this video and then finish watching Jan's video on my way to work, and probably just kind of hang out. I really want to get some coffee, so that's one thing we are gonna do before I go to work. But yeah, happy Tuesday. Let's get some good reading done, y'all. Coffee has been acquired, and I got hash browns. Now I'm having a much better morning. Also, it's been raining for like 2 days straight, so I don't think the snow's actually gonna stick, and it better fucking not, because I'm in no mood for snow. Okay, I'm late for work. Let's go to work now. Okay, hi, good morning. How are you? It is Thursday morning, and I just got to work. I actually have to make this quick because I am already 6 minutes late, but I just need to give you updates because I have a couple of updates. So first things first, I finished 2 books yesterday, started a new book, and I've made no progress in fucking Dawn of Onyx. Let's jump into it, shall we? So I finished The Last Cuentista yesterday on my way home, and I loved it, guys. I really did. This, I believe it is categorized as a middle grade, but it's so good. It does read a little bit older than middle grade to me. At least to me, it felt a little older than middle grade, but I can definitely see the middle grade aspects in it. The storytelling was fantastic. The theme of the stories were fantastic. It is very dystopian and sci-fi, but I loved it. I thought it was so freaking great. I think the culture that was definitely enveloped into the story was done beautifully, and I loved it. So I gave that 4.5 out of 5 stars. But honestly, for a middle grade, it's so good. I got very teary-eyed at the end. I got very emotional at the end. It is a very like deep emotional story, and I think it's fantastic. I loved that so much. And then I finished it on my way home yesterday, but I still had like 20 minutes left to get home, so I ended up finishing the I keep forgetting what the heck the book's called. Hold on, because it's a long ass title. A Blind Date with a Book Boyfriend. This is by Lucy Eaton. I'll put the picture over here. So I finished this yesterday. I only had like 20 minutes left. Mind you, this is a very, very short book. Okay, like extremely short. When I tell you how short this book is, let me tell you how short this book is. The book is 127 pages, okay? And I've been reading it since like February 7th. I read most of it in a day. I loved the beginning of it. I thought the beginning was super duper cute. It is very short, so obviously it's extremely insta-lovey. I think the premise is really cute. So the whole premise of the book is that you have this girl who goes to, I already forget the city that they live in. I think it's LA or something. She goes there for a job interview, but as she's there, she goes into a romance bookstore because she loves reading romances. She meets this guy who also loves reading romances at the romance bookstore. They go on a blind date. They fall in love. That's pretty much the premise of the story. It's really, really cute. I did enjoy the beginning of it, but I did not like the end. It was a solid 3-star for like the whole way through. I thought it was a very good story. I thought it was really cute. It was just like a really good fun time. And then the ending, I did not like it. I did not like the way it was done. There were like 3 different freaking epilogues. I hated that. I wanted it to be over at that point. Like, I sped it up to 3 times speed at the end because I just wanted to finish it. Like, the last 10 minutes of it, I was just so over it. It felt extremely rushed. I mean, but I think it's a short book, so I'm not going to give it that much criticism for it being so rushed. But it was extremely rushed. I think if the book was a lot longer, okay, fine. I still did not like the ending. I didn't like the ending whatsoever. So I am going to be rating it a 3-star on Goodreads, but it's more of like a 2.75 because the ending of it, like the last like 20 minutes of it, really just brought it down to a quarter star because I did not like the ending at all for me. But overall, I thought it was a really cute story. I would definitely recommend it. It depends on how you see a certain trope. I don't really want to give you the trope because I don't really know if it's a spoiler. It's just such a short book. I don't really know what would be contained as a spoiler, but I would highly recommend to go check out the synopsis. I think the premise of the book is really, really cute though, so I would still recommend the book if you guys are really into that type of stuff. And then I have a minor update on A Dawn of Onyx. Damn it, my freaking camera battery's dying. I want to just dive into this book so bad. Okay, I'm only 54 pages in, but we just got a huge turn in the story and all I want to do is pick up this book. I just have not had any physical reading time lately. But I am getting my nails and my toes done later, so I am getting a pedicure done. So hopefully I have time to read as I'm getting a pedicure so I can actually dive into the Kindle version of this book because that's all I really want to do is read this book. It's getting very, very good. I am enjoying the writing style. I'm very much enjoying the storytelling also. And then, final update before my fucking camera dies on me. I started A Flicker in the Dark this morning at the gym. I'm currently 19% of the way through, and I don't want to put this audiobook down at the moment. It's really good. I am not a thriller reader. I don't necessarily like thrillers. I got this recommendation from Jan and her video, and I don't want to put it down at the moment. So, like, I'm already almost 20% of the way through the book. And I think that tells you something because I'm not a big thriller reader, but the audiobook is fantastic. I did place a hold at my library for the physical copy, so I'm hoping I can go and grab that a little bit later on, if not hopefully tomorrow. But I just really want to binge this book. It's very interesting. I'm enjoying the premise of it. I'll probably get more into the synopsis of the book later on just because my camera is flashing at me because it's dying. But that's it. I'm really enjoying this book that I've read. I finished 2 books yesterday and I'm still in the middle of A Dawn of Onyx. I really want to make some progress in that though because I'm dying to. I do have a 24-hour readathon on Saturday, so hopefully maybe I'll just pick this book up, but I don't really know if I want to dedicate a whole freaking day to just reading A Dawn of Onyx because I won't be able to read anything else because I'm a very slow physical reader. But anyway, I'm gonna shut up now so I can go to work because this battery flashing at me is giving me anxiety. So I will see you guys later. Hi. I know we're doing another update in my car, and I'm sorry, but it's just so much easier to do an update in my car than it is when I get home because 1, I forget half the time to do an update when I get home, 2, it's loud, and 3, my boyfriend's annoying sometimes, so I have to like make him stop what he's doing so I can do my update. But I wanted to do my update in peace. I'm literally home. I'm parked. I'm just going to do this update and then go inside. So I have 2 hauls. I have a library haul and then I went to my indie bookstore, so that's gonna be fun. And then I have a reading update. So let's get into the library haul first. So I got A Flicker in the Dark, and I am currently reading this, so I do want to see where I'm at. I think I'll let you guys know where I'm at when we get into the reading update. And then I got this book. I have never even heard of this book. It's called Even Though I Knew the End by C.L. Polk? I don't know. But it was blurred by Laini Taylor, and I loved Daughter Smoke and Bone. It's a short story. It's very, very short. It is fantasy, and it's like what? Very, very short. Hold on. It's like 120 pages maybe, give or take. 133. Yeah. And I know that there's romance, magic, it's sapphic, there's mystery, intrigue, and there's vampires? I don't know, okay? It just sounds really good. It's very short, and I have a 24-hour readathon on Saturday, so I was like, you know what? I can use all the short books I can get. So I took those 2 out from the library. Then I went to my indie bookstore, and I got 3 books. 3 books. So first book I got will become no surprise. And that is, I got Queen of Shadows by Sarah J Maas. I am so excited for this book. So I did end up buying the first 4 books in the Third of Glass series the last time I went to my indie bookstore, and he had Queen of Shadows, which is the next one that I need anyway. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna keep buying them. I'm just gonna buy them all from my indie bookstore, and I'll probably buy the last 3 maybe the next time I go in. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so I got Queen of Shadows in their new paperbacks. I love this one also, by the way, because like I know the resemblance of it, so it just it's so pretty. I love these. I forgot that my battery was dying. And then I got an ARC, because if you spend $15 he gives you a free ARC. I got Camp Damascus by Chuck Tingle. I don't know, it just looked interesting. Out of all the ARCs that were there, I just grabbed this one because it was free. And then I got Black Candle Woman by Diane Marie Brown. Very, very, very excited for this one. All I know is that it's witchy. That's all it took. It's witchy and the cover's gorgeous. But yeah, that's it. I really wanted to do a reading update, but I can't because I forgot my battery's dying. So I'll do a reading update maybe a little bit later. So yeah, okay, bye. Okay, it's like 5 seconds later. I'm deciding to do a reading update now. If my camera dies, I'll just redo this later. It's fine. So I am about halfway through. I am on page 171, chapter 22. Stuff is happening. I do already have a prediction about something because someone is sketchy as hell. I already like texted Jan about it. She was like, girl, me too. So that's really cool, really interesting. I'm flying through this. I'm loving the audiobook, so that's really cool. And if I made it like a thriller, says a lot, 'cause I don't ever read thrillers. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm halfway through. I think it's really good. I think the audiobook is fantastic. If you guys have access to the audiobook, I would highly recommend the audiobook. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about it right now. I'll try to get you a synopsis later on in the video. But yeah, okay, bye. Hi, how are you? So it's Friday. How are you? Happy Friday. It's currently 10:17 and I just left the coffee shop that I was at. And I love it. It's just like a cozy vibe and the coffee's good. So it makes me feel good. But I did read a good little chunk of A Flicker in the Dark. I wanted to listen to this at the gym, but today was just like not the day to listen to a book. Like, it was leg day and I just really wanted to listen to music today just to kind of motivate me. So I honestly, if I listened to it at the gym, I probably would have been done, but it's okay. I'm almost done. I am currently on page 277. Let's see how far into the book I'm at. I'm 77% of the way through. So I definitely do plan on finishing this today. I am doing a 24-hour readathon tomorrow, so this is going to be the last day of the vlog. But things are happening. And we're starting to figure things out. Things are coming to light. I don't really know what to think anymore because, I mean, I obviously have a prediction, but it's too obvious and I know there's going to be a twist at the end. And, like, because I know there's going to be another twist because the one thing that I have in my head is just way too freaking obvious. I am, like, I don't trust anyone. Like, I don't trust anyone I'm reading. And there's so much going on. To be honest, there's just so much going on. So I did want to give you guys a brief synopsis. I'm not going to give you guys too much detail, just like a very, very brief thing. So for the most part, we are following Chloe Davis. She is a psychologist. And when she was 12, her father was arrested for committing 6 murders against 6 young girls who were teenagers and around her age at the time. Now fast forward 20 years later, she's moved to a new town, but the murders are happening again and someone seems to be copycatting her father's way of murdering. So obviously this huge coincidence and things are kind of happening, but this book is addicting, I will say that. And I know I've said it before, but the audiobook is really good, like very good. If you guys can get your hands on the book, I highly recommend the audiobook. But yeah, so this is getting very interesting and I want to know what the heck is happening, so I'm gonna continue listening to it. And I'm gonna, when you guys see me later, I will be finished with the book. How long do I have left in the book? So I have 2.5 hours left of the book, so I think only about an hour of listening time. I'm currently listening to this book on 2.75 times speed. because when I'm reading alongside it, I can obviously listen to it a lot faster, but that's kind of the plan. I know it's very dark, so I'm sorry about that. The lighting just is not my favor, but I'm going to connect my phone now to my Bluetooth so I can listen to this audiobook on the way to work and finish it and give you guys a final update later. Now, last night I was trying to read during Jan's reading sprints because she was having some spontaneous live Patreon reading sprints, and I love Jan's reading sprints, so I was participating in those last night. The whole plan was for me to at least be in like one freaking sprint, but literally the minute the sprint started, my boyfriend came and like me and him were like just talking and like cuddling on the bed, and literally he like fell asleep on me and I was trying to read and I managed to read like maybe 5-ish pages and I knocked out myself. So I didn't get a lot of physical reading done yesterday, but I really do want to continue with Dawn of Onyx, so we'll see how that goes. I'm obviously not going to be making any progress in the Dawn of Onyx in this vlog, so that's that for now, but it's currently 10:30 and I need to get the heck out of here because I'm already running late for work. So I will see you guys later. Hello, how are you? It's freaking Friday night and I'm fucking exhausted, but it is currently 9:18 and I have finished this book and I'm giving it 4.5 out of 5 stars. The only reason it's not getting a 5 stars is because it didn't give me 5-star reviews, and that's the only thing that I'm like, it's not a 5-star read for me, and it could just because this is not my go-to genre. This is not a book that I could ever see myself rereading or anything like that, but it is a book that, wow, had me fucking freaking out the whole damn time. One, I read it really fast. That is one thing about thrillers, I will say. One is also very short, but it was very fast. It moved very fast. The audiobook, guys, I know I've said it probably in every single update, but the audiobook for this book is really, really good, and I really did enjoy it. I loved it so much it even sparked an idea for me to start probably next week, but I'm so excited. I really am. Like, this was really good. The twist at the end was amazing. I mean, like, one of them obviously you see coming, but it was so good. Like, I know like there was one thing that was just way too obvious, that I knew was going to have something to do with the story, but wasn't going to be the reveal at the end, and thank God it wasn't, because we got one reveal and then we got another smack dab freaking reveal at the end too, which was done so freaking well. And I really enjoyed it. For me to enjoy a thriller takes a lot, and I really did enjoy this, and I really want to start getting into thrillers again. So if you guys have any thriller recommendations, please give them all to me. I want to read more thrillers this year. I really want to read them. I read them very, very fast. They're extremely fast reads. They tend to be fairly short, so I really want to get into them more this year, just like because I think they're also like just kind of great palette cleansers, because I read so much fantasy and so much romance that I kind of want something dark sometimes, you know. Just sometimes I want a little darkness in my life. But 4.5 stars. I loved it. Thank you so much, Jan, for the recommendation. It was so freaking good. But I'm going to end the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like the video and subscribe down below. Turn my post notifications on so you know every single time I post. Stay tuned for some more bookish content from me, and I will see you guys in a video coming soon. Mwah! Bye!
What to believe in.